Hi Aquarius, this is your monthly read. I still am having massive allergy problems, which is a delight. I'm sure that you know that. Or actually, I hope that you don't. I hope that you never have allergies and never have to deal with this stuff. Anyway, so these readings are general, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your other signs. You're also more than welcome to check other YouTube readers, because there's a lot of brilliant people out there. So you'll find something that'll help you. I believe that. Okay, Aquarius, what is up? So, secrets. Maybe. I don't know. Huh. Okay. So, Aquarius, you are tired of somebody who's been kind of playing you, kind of stringing you along. They've been making you feel like you're an option, not a priority, and you're just exhausted by it. And you're not going to take it anymore. But the thing is, this is kind of interesting. Aquarius, you're like being secret here. For some of you, this is maybe somebody who's been gaslighting you. Like they say, hey, you didn't do what you know you did. Like that kind of thing. And you're just kind of pulling back, kind of keeping yourself, kind of checking things out, because you're kind of done. Interesting, Aquarius. And the person you're dealing with is oblivious. Yeah. So Aquarius, the person you've been dealing with, they have been kind of playing you. Seven of Pentacles. I'm kind of sorry to give you this reading. Four of Cups reversed and King of Cups reversed. They, and take this with a grain of salt. This doesn't have to be some big dramatic, like House of Lies, but for some people it's going to be like this person. Some of you may be dealing with an alcoholic who says they've quit drinking and they haven't. You could be dealing with somebody who is actually dating someone on the side. You could be dating someone and they're dating someone else. There could be some cheating going on. It doesn't quite feel like it's been physical cheating, more emotional cheating. Like, Aquarius, I get the feeling like for some people, this is the person, you're dating someone who's like, you guys like go to each other's family's house for birthdays. You go celebrate holidays together. They went to your cousin's wedding with you. And they refuse to say they are your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And you're done with it. You want the truth. And every time you're like, you are like, hey, we're acting like boyfriend, girlfriend. Why can't you say that we are? And they're like, oh, I don't want to be tied down. Well, you know what? Let them go. But this is where you are. You're just kind of done with this. Definitely. You're in this mood of, I would be better off alone. I would. Are you better off alone? You don't believe that they're ever going to make that commitment towards you. Wow. Yeah, and you're ready to walk away from this situation. Be aware, Aquarius, that this person might be the kind of person who's all like, oh, I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. That's a load of hooey. I'll just put it that way. They treat you like a partner. They have been treating you like a partner. They know the difference between a partner and a friend because they're not idiots. They aren't. They're kind of acting like you are, though. Like, not that you are, but, sometimes your hopes get so hopeful that they blind you to the reality of the situation. Like, you're seeing the potential in someone and it's not there. It's not really there. Or if it is there, they're not willing to have that potential with you, whereas you're like quite the catch, Aquarius. Yeah, you're letting this go. Yeah, and what's holding you there... Okay. I'm going to upset some people with this. So, what's holding you... What's benefiting you in the situation is that you know this isn't fair. You know you aren't being treated right. You know this. You're ready to let it go. You're ready to release it. If you haven't had the talk, you're about to have the talk. And that talk is going to decide the relationship. However, the problem here, and what's holding you back from having this talk and so forth, is that you're afraid of being single again. I'm sorry. I know this is not something you like hearing. Nobody likes to hear they're afraid, right? We're all big, brave, tough people. Sometimes. And what it is here is that you're afraid of being alone. Some of you are dramatic. You're like, I'm afraid of dying alone. You won't. You won't. And can I point out that you have good friends? You have good people in your family. You don't need this person who's been kind of playing around with you, right? Haven't some of your friends kind of said things like, hey, why don't you dump them, right? You're agreeing with them, or you're starting to agree with them. You're just not having the patience anymore. It feels like, too, you want to start a new... You want a new life. You do. You want something new. You're afraid to break up with them. You need King of Swords. So you need to make a decision here. This person is not as emotionally available as you want them to be. They might be talking, yeah, I'd love to have kids. I'd love to have a family. You know, but then they won't say that you're their boyfriend or girlfriend. Do you see what I'm saying? Aquarius, you deserve better. I am your cheerleader. Your friends are your cheerleader. Probably like your brother and sister are like, hey, you know, this person's been playing you. For some of you, it will be malicious. And some of you, it isn't. Some of them, this person's so commitment phobic that it's like useless to even date with them. Because they probably have had a long series of date someone for about a year and then they dump them, right? Date someone for a little while. As soon as someone says, I love you, they dump them. Or they're like, oh, I've never loved anyone before. I don't know what it's like. Really? You're telling me in your entire life, person Aquarius is dealing with, that you've never loved anything? Aquarius, you should like run right there. For real. Because that's like... That is beyond your pay grade. You are not a therapist, and even if you are, this person has not hired you to be their therapist. They hired you to be, or hired you. They took, maybe it's hired, I don't even know, but they decided that you're their safe, non-committed relationship. Yeah, dump them. You know what, and it's going to hurt. I'm going to do one thing. I'm just going to shuffle this real quick. So, 6 months after Aquarius kicks this person to the curb, what is the most likely thing to happen? Alright, let's see what we got. Well, that's interesting. Someone new coming in. Oh boy. Okay, so here's what's going on. So, for some of you, I had to pause for a second because that was kind of crazy. You do have a new person coming in. The second your ex finds out you have a new person coming in, they're going to do the whole, oh my gosh, I lost you, I love you. These are lies. Lies. It's lies. They only want you back under their control. Maybe they did decide they loved you, but, you know, your new person's so much better. Again, don't get hung up on what could be attached to what is. They're finally going... You're going to get a good offer from somebody else. Somebody else will be way, way better for you. the person who is way, way better for you will be a little different than you're used to. Your ex will try, or your current person, who's not your ex yet, is going to try and get you to come in and try and break up the relationship with a new person. And you know what? They had their chance. They had their chance and they blew it. So, Aquarius, all I can say here is that you deserve better and you know it. So start listening to yourself, okay? Alright, I'll talk to you later. This is Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot. Bye.